Because we saw him do that several times, just turn that thing down to the bottom line.
And Harvick and Logano taking their frustrations out in sheet metal.
Thought Harvick's car might be aerodynamically challenged getting into turn 3. I thought that's what put it up the racetrack, but I think you can see a lot like what Jamie McMurray was talking about.
Nobody has your back like I have. Stop. Now listen to me. Listen to me. But I can't give you an extra 2 feet because it's you.
Nothing. It's one
If I don't, I understand. It's because you're loose. It's not my problem that you're loose, man. Nobody else is getting close to you. You have to get close to you. So much more.
Denny Hamlin trying to explain in his case. Remember 2 years ago, Danica Patrick.
Hey, Mike, shit it out to you. What's going on?
Well, this is a very heated discussion between two drivers who've had 2 run-ins this week. Now, looking at the body language, Hamlin's hands are outstretched, palms up. That's kind of an apologetic gesture. He is trying to explain his position and explain what happened. Danica, you can see, is pretty well tensed up over the situation. She is hot about it.
No, she is, and you know what? She's just that way. This young lady is intense. She's aggressive, and she doesn't like what's happened to her. She got wrecked twice by that guy, by Denny Hamlin, and she's letting him know about it.
Now that's a consoling gesture. Hamlin is trying to explain to Danica and to others who are near the conversation. That other person, Hamlin's looking at Tony Stewart, trying to explain to her car.
Look at this. Things heating up down here on the front straightaway. Ross Chastain being told not so happy with the way you drove.
Ryan Reed ended up in the wall in turns 3 and 4 on that last lap.
I'd like to know what he said. He was talking to me. I couldn't hear him because his helmet was on. But, it's one of those racing things. It's a green light checkered at Iowa, and can't say enough. No sponsors on the car. Brought a home 10th.
Here's Bubba Wallace talking things over with the 60.
Oh, I think he said good job. That was it. I just grabbed him really quick. I screwed up so bad.
Each other. Watch this. Leans in. Looks like they're talking. Then things get really aggressive. He walked away and then he walked back over here to talk about it some more. Here they come. And they went after it.
As in most cases, there's 2 different sides to it.
Well, let's hear.
For Danica Patrick as she comes down, and the 38 stops right in front of her.
Yeah, Danica.
And now they're not going to stop. It's not over.
Danica's upset at Gilliland from early in the race. Remember, the 2 got together, and Danica tried to pay her back, and pay him back rather. And
probably go to the garage, I'd say.
She got the worst of it.
A lot of damage now to the 10. And is it over? The 38 running the 10 all the way up the track, and then Danica into the wall. And now most recently,
it looks like a replay in opposite positions. The 10 gets behind the 38, runs the 38 up the racetrack.
Chases the 38 up the racetrack, and then around
22 to catch him.
Here comes the 22. He's closed the gap all over the back bumper now as they've caught this slower traffic. And around goes the 20, sideways in front of the 22. Kansas slides. Caution comes out. The 22 was all over the back bumper of the 20 as they entered. Cleared by Logano. Maybe no. Kansas takes him out. Logano into the wall. Caution comes out and the crowd roars.
What just took place?
And clearly, the 22 is lapping the 20, and 20 obviously intentionally wrecked him. And like what happened the week before was more than 2 weeks before was more than it should have been, and just flat wrecked him.
Matt Kenseth already not having the day that he wanted to have. And the opportunity presented itself at a short track.
Still down there. Still down there. Still down there. Still down there.
Once the favorite for the title, Joey Logano out of his car. Matt Kenseth out of his car.